showed us he was.
Man, Logano just got passed by Christopher Bell for 5 laps to go in the All-Star race, including every lap or 10 or 11.
But you had to play your cards. You had to
9, 8, 7, 6 or something. 4 to go now.
Talk about it in his team meeting. We aren't here to finish second. Right
Christopher
now,
Bell trying to win his first All-Star race in number 21 Toyota.
He's making me nervous down there in 1 and 2. You got a pretty good lead. Give yourself a little bit of buffer. He's about 1/10 of a second a lap faster.
And there is 3 to go now.
Remember, this race must take the checkered flag under green.
It's a good point.
Good job. Keep that exit. No pressure.
Christopher Bell's done a great job all weekend. Won his heat race.
Now there's 2 to go now.
In front of the pack. In contention all day today, but when it is counted, he has done what he had to do.
Move down just a little bit that time. I agree. Be safe. Bring it around here. This is an official lap, though. Just like you said, Mike has to finish under green.
White flag.
White flag in the air for Christopher Bell.
Toyota. Logano falling into the clutches now of Ross Chastain. They're only about a car length, maybe 2 apart, as they come to turn 3 for the final time. And in his 5th All-Star try,
Christopher Bell wins the All-Star race for the first time, y'all.
That's a good race. That was a great race. Unbelievable All-Star night. Great job, Christopher Bell.
He becomes...
Good job, buddy. Way to drive your ass off. Finding the marble.
He did that.
Effort. Way to get better from last year. Great job, BT.
He becomes the 27th different driver to win the All-Star race and the 3rd to win it here at North Wilkesboro. His previous best All-Star finish was 10th at Texas in 2022.
There's fireworks.
And he breaks the stranglehold of Hendrick Motorsports and Team Penske on the All-Star
Man, Christopher
win.
Bell, man.
They've captured the last 5. It's the 3rd All-Star win for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Say hello to the NASCAR Cars fellows, man.
Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin preceded Bell in All-Star victory lane. And it's the first All-Star win for Toyota since 2017 in Charlotte.
Man, a lot happened.
Christopher Bell doing an Alan Kulwicki style Polish victory lap to salute the crowd before turning it around at the start finish.
Christopher Bell, man.
Burn it down.
Burn that thing down, y'all. CB.
I've lost him, guys.
He was doing some really good donuts right there. That left arm was just pinned in one spot, doing perfect circles.
Denied a chance to compete in the championship for last year due to the last lap of Martinsville. But Christopher Bell, boy, is he going to be a championship contender this year and in the future?
Just keeps getting better and better.
Scream from this girl, I think. Yep, Christopher Bell won the All-Star race.
Jamie Little, Christopher may be aware that 3 of the last 5 All-Star winners have gone on to win the championship the same year.
No doubt. One happy Christopher Bell. Everything came together. What a car. What a call to
Christopher
come down
Bell,
pit road
man.
and take right sides. How did it all unfold for you to be an All-Star winner, $1 million richer?
North Wilkesboro, how about that one?
Yeah, man.
right there is absolutely incredible. And North Wilkesboro, best short track on the schedule.
Are you saying you want a points race?
Let's go!
Hey, I have to ask you about these guys right here. It all started yesterday with that unbelievable stop, the 2-tire stop. Almost hit your guy. You guys pulled it off and won the heat race. What do you have to say about the pit crew and what they're doing this year for you?
Man, they're
Elliott just made a
they're
top
best.
5.
I mean, there's nothing else to say, and this sport can be so humbling because behind the car, behind the wheel, you're just a small part of success. And these boys right here, Adam Stevens on the pit box, all the mechanics, all the engineers that put this thing together, they're the big picture. I'm the guy that gets to sit up here and talk to you and take pictures, but without them, I'm nobody, and I owe it all to these guys.
Perfectly said. Congratulations.
Joey Logano brings it home in second place tonight. Joey, I know second's not what you wanted, but you're at a tire deficit there at the end of the race. And what a heck of a battle.
From Stock Car Racing's All-Star Night here at North Wilkesboro. Christopher Bell, Joe Gibbs Racing,
Christopher
and
Bell, man.
Toyota take down the $1 million prize.
For Bell in an elevator.
Bell is taking the lift up to victory lane. He'll be riding in here in just a second to celebrate the $1 million win in the All-Star race at this historic venue. An incredible race that we just saw. Josh Sims alongside Jamie McMurray. Jamie, I don't have words to describe how great of a race we just saw.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It's the
Jamie
best All-Star
Murray,
race in
man.
a while. The track, I know Clint and Kevin were praising it up there, but it was just amazing to see how wide the track got. The cautions fell just about right where we had some alternate strategies. It was awesome to see Christopher get the restart he needed and then the battle with Joey Logano. I know Logano's frustrated to let over half the race. Bell under 30 laps, but he was fast when he needed to be, and I'm kind of with Clint and Kevin. It appeared that the 20 was running down the 22 either way.
I think it's awesome to be up here in victory lane as the team rolls in here. He gets to celebrate this big-time victory. But what do you think this means for Christopher, by the way?
Well, what a season he's having, and he's just solidifying
Christopher
himself
Bell,
as
man.
just an incredible driver. Been able to have 3-point wins already this season. Now the All-Star race, and having
NASCAR's a lot good for me.
Joey Logano was pretty awesome. It honestly looked like Chastain might be in the best position if those two get together. But yeah, it's been fun. We've been here 3 times with him this year, getting to see this team celebrate, and it's been pretty awesome.
All right, let's check in with our Regan Smith back down in pit road.
All right. The amount of
Jay
time
McMurray
involved
and
was just
Josh
about right,
Sims.
And I think when you can get all the cars on the track, that only will get better. So it'd be great to see one come here. You just have to figure out who's going to give up that race in order to have a point.
Christopher Bell with that
I thought
trophy.
For a while it was going to be Joey Logano, a little deja vu, but
Lots
that
of
was
money.
The thing about that promoter's caution, maybe not for him, but it brought the field back together. We had some different strategies that played a factor in the end.
Yeah, I mean, he was sour about that, but only as expected. He said that in the interview. He's
There's
like, listen,
Joe Gibbs.
We all knew that was coming. I mean, everybody knew that we were going to get a caution, and it's ironic the 5 car actually hit the wall right before that. It looked like it maybe would bring a caution out.
You know, I don't usually
either
cut
way.
you off, but Coach is here, so I'm going to tell you.
He's going to take priority over.
He's going to
over
take
Ryan.
priority.
Come on in here.
Congratulations, first of all, Coach.
The key you get on this deal, believe me.
So listen, you've been over there talking to sponsors already in Victory Lane.
And it's hugely important for our sponsors. We have Mobile on the car. Ream has been a huge partner for this car for a long time. Appreciate JR, Chris, everybody at Ream. And then Stanley Black & Decker. Just a huge deal for us there. Tony Merritt and everybody there. We just appreciate them so much.
Joe Gibbs, man.
And so the sponsors play such a huge role in this. All right, I got to tell you the truth. We've had the toughest time winning this race. It's been unbelievable. I think that's only our 3rd, and we tried about 30 times.
Well, Coach, at what point?
I told them we spent $10 million trying to win $1 million.
That's not a very good balance.
Well, Coach, at what point did you feel Christopher had what it took to get the win here tonight?
I felt like he was going to be strong. He told me before the
Christopher
race,
Bell,
it's
man.
one of the best cars he said I think I've ever had. And he and Adam are really good. Being up front, starting up front, our pit crew got us to 2nd on the pit crew challenge. So I think all of that kind of put us up front. But hey, Joey's up there. You got a lot of great cars up front. I saw the 5 coming. You never know what all is going to happen with all that. But it was just a big night for us. Really appreciate it. Huge for our sponsors, huge for us. Appreciate everybody out there, all the fans. I think the fans probably
Huge
are
crowd,
going to give us a good reaction to the race. Too.
Yeah, it was awesome. This track is interesting because you're so close to the racetrack. Also, you can really feel the fans. You have had some incredible drivers at Joe Gibbs Racing over the year. Christopher Bell, though, stands out. What is it about him that makes him so special in your eyes?
Well, I was saying that when Christopher came with us the first year of his COVID, it was awful. We were putting him in cars he'd never made a lap in.
Right.
You know, and so he went through all that, and he went through it the right way. He really did.
Christopher
And
Bell, y'all.
his